Don't leave the combat zone! Back to your unit, soldier! Now! Not now! Cover me! All it takes is one mistake.
Ah, God damn it, Irishman. We've been through so much together, but he was taken from me at the last moment. But welcome everybody to Rising Storm Red Orchestra 2, or specifically the Red Orchestra 2 part of the game. I'm just going to be covering that in this video. It is a World War II first-person shooter online game, and the Red Orchestra 2 part of it focuses on Germany versus Russia. The Rising Storm is the Japanese and US side of things. I haven't got to play that yet, but I will get round to it soon, and if this video goes well, then perhaps I will follow it up with a Japanese and US version. So basically I just thought I'd detail some of my first experiences with the game. I didn't actually buy this was sent to me by a fan. The game is a little bit, I think it's about 3 years old now, but the expansions are only, I think the oldest expansion, major expansion, is only about a year old, but it's still getting updates from the developers for free and other things recently, so that's great to see. But I just thought I'd talk a little bit about my experiences. Here you can see me playing as the Germans. I'm using a Mauser Kar 98 rifle, and the unique thing about this game is that it has some really cool realistic mode settings. Now most first-person shooters these days do have some sort of realistic mode or hardcore mode, usually where it's just they turn off the HUD, turn up the damage, and that tends to be it for the most part. This game though, however, delivers a lot more atmosphere in its realistic mode. You know, you really do have to keep your head down. And doing that gives you the feeling of, like, you know, you're kind of in a war, you're keeping your head down. Popping your head up is a real big risk in this game, especially with all the trench warfare. You got bullets flying over you. Suppression is a much bigger deal in this game than any other game I've seen before. Basically, you could be aiming at someone, and if a bullet just flies near you, your aim will, like, shake quite a lot. So suppression can be quite annoying, and if a bullet even gets even closer, your screen will start to go black and white and things like that. It becomes quite difficult to aim, so things like that in this game are something that I find particularly impressive and really give a great sense of immersion into the game. And you can just see me here. Basically, I think the crux of this game is you need to find a good spot and just sit down and start taking shots. Now it is role-based multiplayer. There are different classes. I'm playing here as just a standard rifleman for the Germans. This is about my 5th game, I think. And I was actually on a really good kill streak here, so that's why I showed it, because I found a particularly good spot where people didn't seem to notice me. So I was able to just pick people off as they stuck their heads up over this stone wall or the trenches, and as they were running forward. So that's basically what you're seeing here. You might notice that when I get a kill, it actually doesn't register or pop up for a few seconds up in the top right, so that, in case you think I'm missing a lot of people, you have to check up the top right to see when the kill actually lands. So basically I'm just playing a mode here called Territory, where you push up. It's quite like Rush in Battlefield, if you know that. They have 2 major territory points, I think, and you have to push up and capture them. It's not the exact same, but it's quite similar, and after you take it, they fall back, and there's the defenders have an amount of reinforcements, and you have an amount of reinforcements as well, and you have to deplete each other's reinforcements or push them all the way back. So it's actually quite fun. And So yeah, basically, I was just jumping into this trench here. I don't know how this guy actually missed me. He's actually behind me right now, and he has an LMG, and he totally missed me. Yeah, so I don't know what was wrong with that guy, but later on I picked up his rifle, or his LMG, and I didn't get any kills with it, so I'm not going to bother showing it to you. But something that worth mentioning is it is role-based multiplayer, but there isn't an unlimited amount of roles. Like, it's class-based, but you can't just, not everyone can just be a sniper. It's limited. Oh, I just got torn up by artillery. That's something else about this game. It's very unforgiving in terms of death. Like, one bullet will kill you. But if a bullet grazes you, you probably just bleed out and die from it, or you might have a chance to bandage. Everyone carries 2 bandages, so at best you can only ever survive 2 slightly missed shots that might graze off you. But as I was saying, it's class-based multiplayer, but not everybody can play every class, and this is actually what makes the game feel a lot better. You know, you don't have any particularly overpowered classes, because the ones that are powerful, you won't really see much of them. Snipers, for instance, you only ever have like 2 or 3 on a team out of like 64 people. I think it's actually based on your rank whether you can get to play these or not. I know if the slots aren't filled, you can jump into the slot anyway, but I think someone with a higher rank will take priority over that class and get it if they choose to use it. The classes come with different guns then, obviously, you know. So this is just a standard rifleman. Basically, there's about 20 of these, so majority of people will end up playing rifleman, which isn't a bad class to play. Like, I actually quite enjoy it. I played elite rifleman as the Russians, which I'll show you now in a minute, which is pretty good. It's a slightly different weapon. It's an SVT-40, which is like a semi-automatic rifle. Less accurate, but I think it's much better for close quarters, and it was actually really good. So basically, there are other modes in the game that include, you know, basically more of like a team deathmatch style type of game. There's actually a cool campaign mode where there's like a giant territory map, and you kind of vote to select which territory you want to attack next, and based on that it'll generate different maps and stuff like that. There's also, as you can see here, there are vehicles in the game. Some maps are just like mostly have a huge amount of vehicles, like 10 tanks on each side or something. And God, I tell you, you don't want to be in front of one of them. Like, a shot that even lands near you will kill you. A shot that even passes you might just blow your head off from the kind of suppression of it. This is the rifle I was telling you about. It's the SVT-40. It's a semi-automatic weapon. This is now I'm playing as the Russians. So this is a different map as well. There's much more buildings. And here I'm using the PPSH. I just thought I'd show off some of the different guns I picked up. Now, all this footage actually is from like my first 3 or 4 hours with the game. Even at longer ranges, like the PPSH here, like, it does okay as long as you stay still, hold your breath, and just like take calculated shots at the enemy. But yeah, basically, if you guys want to see more, if you want to see some, you know, Japanese and American style armies and style play, different maps and things like that, let me know in the comments. I'll do another one of these videos. I just wanted to keep it quick. You know, I am a Total War channel after all, but I had a lot of fun playing this. I was playing with the first EPI clan, which some of you may know Gunny from the Total War cast is in. Just gotta make sure that guy's dead. Yeah. And we basically like ran around for a while doing different things. I was against them for the most part. They were kicking my ass, but it was all good fun. And a few of my subscribers as well jumped into the game, which was really cool to see. They probably saw me getting trashed, but later on I think some of them were there when I was doing really good, so I felt good about that. The game also is supported by the Steam Workshop, so there are actually mods for different multiplayer modes. I haven't tried any of them out yet. Again, like, this could be something I could pursue if you guys are interested in seeing something like this. Maybe some live commentary at the time when I'm playing with the EPI and things like that. But I feel like the game does actually have like a lot of longevity, and it's something I'm going to be playing for a while, so I'd like to be able to do more videos on it. If you guys like this kind of thing, let me know and I'll do some more of it. And that's all for me, and I'll see you in the next one.